Well, thank you. It's far more of an accomplishment than any of my hand.
Hi, I'm Lisa. First of all, I just want to say I love the original chef. All weekend, everybody up here has been asked who is their favorite cast member to work with, and all of them have answered you, Daniel.
Oh. This is an embarrassment of riches. So
my question is for you.
Are you doing this because my parents are here? This is all.
So which one is your favorite cast member to work with?
That's such a loaded question. And actually, well, Nate and I don't get nearly enough to do, but I do love working with all of my siblings. Among the originals, I've been very spoiled in that respect. And this is no small coincidence that we're here on the stage. Because yesterday I got asked in an interview, what was a scene that people should look out for? I was asked in the interview, and I said, I can't name a specific scene because I think that it's all going to be kind of
awesome.
Hopefully, yes. But I said that there's an actor you should look out for, and I said that her name is Leah Pipes.
Yes. Because I'm on this stage, you got to be super happy.
It's just me yesterday. I do it,
Yeah.
Any of you get on the stage with me, I'll tell everything to you. No, Leah's so special. I can't wait for you all to sort of fall in love with her as we have. Because she's amazing.
Yeah.
There's never been anybody more present in a scene. She's like, I mean, yeah. I've done like a scene or two scenes with you.
Two.
She makes you a lot better, trust me.
No,
it's awesome. Anyway, the next question. Leah, for sure.
Hi guys. So I had a question for all of you, but first I just wanted, and Daniel, I don't mean to leave you off, but Nate, I wanted to thank you for sharing your stories this weekend, because hearing about like the real life miracles, it makes me more of a believer. So I really appreciate that. And Leah, you've been really sweet to me all weekend, and I just really appreciate that. So not to leave you out, Daniel, but I love all of you. But my question is, did you guys always want to act? And if you didn't, what did you want to do before? And did you study it in school, if that's what you wanted to do?
Go first, Leah.
Okay, first. I started acting when I was like 12, so I really didn't have many other dreams or aspirations. It's kind of what I wanted to do, and I just started doing it, and I've been doing it ever since. And I really don't know what I would do if not act. I would be homeless. I would be out on the street begging for money, maybe doing a Shakespearean monologue.
I think for me, sometimes your occupation finds you. I don't think it's necessarily acting that I love. I love storytelling. I love the idea of stories. I love what stories can do to people. And I think when you have that passion for storytelling, that acting is probably one of the most natural progressions if it's not writing or whatever. But I think that's sort of what drew me to it originally, And it's one of those interesting things in life. We all have stories, and that's how we become relatable, and that's how we kind of interact through our stories. So I think that's what sort of was my passion, and that's why sort of I love acting. I love being given something and then having the responsibility to bring this sort of story to life. And I have this really cool story which I want to share with you later, but I'll do it at another point if I get a chance.
Tell the story now. I'm intrigued.
Really? No, but it's not really related.
It's not.
Not really, but I'll do it next. Maybe someone asks a question, tell us what's the story, and then we'll do it. But anyway, you
What's
tell
the story?
No, we'll
What's
do it.
the story?
Jamie's going to tell
My
his.
answer's not going to be that intriguing. Trust me, I want to hear the story.
Really?
Tell us the story about
Okay,
Budapest.
do you guys want to hear a story? True story. So, last weekend I was in Budapest doing a convention. And it was a very, very small convention. And I like to talk a lot, as you can tell. So I thought, we've just done so many Q&As because I was the only guest there. I was like, let's have an open forum about something that I'm really interested in, something I've been thinking about a lot, which is this idea of fate. And what is fate? And what does it mean to you? And just get a show of hands, who believes in fate in this room? Okay, well, who doesn't? Okay, cool. Perfect, because that's good. That's perfect. So I did the same sort of thing at this convention. I was like, who believes in fate, who doesn't? And one person put up their hand who didn't believe in fate. And I said, look, this is my idea of fate. And this is my interpretation of it. And my interpretation was that fate is simply acknowledging that this is exactly where I'm supposed to be right now and nowhere else. And there's an empowering thing about that. Anyway, I had this discussion with this guy, and he's like, well, I was like, what do you believe in? He's like, oh, well, I believe in science. And I don't believe in fate. I think it's just a series of events. And I was like, well, my idea is this is what fate is. And I think if in this universe, whatever you believe, if you find a cause with your heart, the universe will always find a way. And I had this huge discussion with this guy, and we just going back and forth about fate and what I believed. And then at the end of the convention, I was absolutely exhausted, and I said to my handler, who was looking after me, I said, I need to get away for a little bit. I'm so tired, and I've been talking all day. Can I just go to a shopping centre as far as I can get away from here, just chill out and sit down, have a coffee, and just, reflect? So I went away. It was the end of the day. I was sitting there by myself, and I was like, okay, I've got to get back to my hotel. So I grabbed my hand and I said, let's go. We're walking back, and I bumped into the guy that didn't believe in fate. It was the dad who brought his daughter with him, right?
Wow.
And his daughter looks at me, and she's got the biggest smile on her face. And she's like, I'm so happy I bumped into you. I had a letter for you, and I wanted to give it to you in person, and I thought I missed my chance.
That's so cool.
And I looked at the dad, and I said, that's fate.
That's awesome.
It's amazing when you have those little moments, and it's a really, really empowering thing, because it's kind of like the universe saying, hey, you're on the right track, and you get it. And hopefully that Thomas was his name, starts believing in fate, at least for his daughter's sake. But anyway, that was my story.
It would be terrible if you saw him, you're like, this is so random. Wait, no, I believe in fate.
Or that you've been followed by them. That's not fate, that's all stalking.
Yeah.
You need a court order of at least 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's the next question?